What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video with your boy Ganga the Great. So tonight it's just me. My wife is currently upstairs sleeping, so I've decided to do a video pranking her by pretending to get dressed to go out to get her reaction. Stay tuned. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. The thing is, it's currently a Thursday and it's like minutes to 9 at night. So normally I don't go out on a weekday. If I go out, it'd probably be on a weekend. I don't even go out that much anyways because of the area where we live in Scotland. It's not really much to do. It's kind of a boring town. So I believe that the fact that it's a Thursday and it's a work night, if I was to randomly start getting ready to go out, she will find it suspicious. But she doesn't feel well and she's currently in bed sleeping. So I'm going to go upstairs, set up the camera, and then turn on the lights, get some clothes, and just pretend like I'm gonna go out. Hopefully she wakes up, and then I'm just gonna be like, babe, I'm gonna go out. I need to go and release some steam or something like that. Like pretend like I'm upset about something. I'm like, babe, I gotta go and release some steam. Guys, I think this is going to be funny. So stay tuned and watch all the way to the end. Baby? You asleep? You're being lovely word. Eh?
Okay.
Okay. Is that it? That's all? So guys, that was an epic failure. Epic failure. I guess we can just look at the bright side and say, I guess we have a healthy relationship, you know. My wife totally trusts me. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It is what it is. Tried to prank her. She didn't bite the bait. She just went back to sleep. Instead, we're just gonna talk, have a little chit chat, one-on-one, so you guys can get to know me a little bit more. So my name is Darriel Browne and I am originally from St. Vincent. And for those of you who aren't here from St. Vincent, I am specifically from the North Leeward side. So I was born and raised under my late father, who was better known as Rudy, but his real name was Stuart Louis. So my father, in a nutshell, was like a superhero to me, but he was also a very important man in my community. So my father used to put on a lot of different activities for kids, you know, in like the summertime, just to ensure that people's children are not on the streets doing what they're not meant to do, those type of stuff. My father was somewhat of a, you could basically say, a parliamentary representative in the area without actually even being into politics, because he was doing what a PM should be doing. Instead, he was just a normal man, you know, not a PM. He was just a normal man who decided out of the good of his heart that he would try to uplift the community. So that's just a brief touch on who my father was, Stuart Rudy Louis, founder of Hop Vice Promotion. If you all know Fireman Hooper, my father was the one who started that group that Fireman Hooper was in, which is Rose's crew. Now you know. But anyways, moving along. So yeah, my father died when I was 13, That was in 2012. And I would say that shaped me to become who I am in life, really and truly. That literally made me the person I am today. I mean, he instilled a lot of values into me before his tragic passing, which led me, well, those molded me. But then my life after that was what you would say, like the refinery of who I became. So yeah, my father died when I was 13, and that forced me to become a man really quickly. It was me and my three other siblings that my mom had at the time. So at the time when my father died, it was four of us. I was the oldest son for my mom. Then there was my little brother, as you may know him popularly as Kitty B, who sing the sideman song, Let me be your sideman, girl, your sideman. Let me be your sideman, girl, your sideman. But yeah, that song, that's my little brother. And then my sister, also popularly known, yeah, her name is Kiara. You guys may know her as Slate by Kai, because she do, the bad boy braids them that keep all the Vinci women looking nice and lovely when they step outside. But yeah, that's my little sister, Slate by Kai. And then I had a little brother, his name was Darriel. He was only, how old was he? Probably one, or a couple months, almost one, when my father died. So yeah, my father passed away untimely and left four of us for my mother to raise, who did a really wonderful job as a single mother. She tried her best, and her kids turned out to be, really wonderful kids, because as far as I can say, none of us turned, to the streets. We all took our education seriously, and we are who we are today. As you can see, I am in front of the camera right now speaking to you, trying to do YouTube. I've just started this journey, and my sister is obviously a hairstylist. My brother is a entertainer. He does TikTok, he does music, he does everything, all of that sort. And I am currently in the British military. So let's talk about that. So I joined the British military in 2019. At that point, I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do. So I just decided I would join the army. So I just hit up my aunt and was like, Auntie, it's time for me to do something. I need to get out of here. Because St. Vincent is just, it's a really beautiful place. I'm going to sell it to the diaspora, sell it to everybody else. All the foreigners, go to St. Vincent. It's really, really beautiful. But as a local, there's not much job opportunities. So I had to leave. And that's basically what I did. I decided to join the army as a stepping stone so I could fulfill my dreams and become somebody that I can be proud of and that my father could be proud of. Because that's always been the drive behind me, is to become somebody that my father can be proud of. Because all my life, he has been my hero. As I said at the beginning of this video, he literally is the person who I do everything for, even in death, even in spirit, So yeah, I decided to join the army. It's one of the best decisions I ever made. It has its perks. It has a lot of perks. It has its downside, like everything. But I'd say it's one of the best decisions I ever made, because without doing that, I wouldn't be here right now, I mean, right now I'm trying to venture off, so I've reached that point where I feel like I've done enough within the military, and that's not where I see myself for much longer. So I've then started a food business. So I currently have a food business. It's called Bronx Caribbean Takeaway. You can check it out on Facebook. And now I've decided to venture off into the YouTube. I always wanted to do YouTube, because growing up I used to always watch people like DDG, the whole of DDG family. I watch how he put on his whole family, and that inspires me. I want to be that person who could become a mogul in his craft and then help others, especially my family, to become something, fulfill their dreams, So DDG really inspired me a lot. So he's one of the main reasons why I'm doing YouTube. And I've started YouTube, 3 days ago, and I've been posting every day since. That's one of the things he taught us, be consistent. So I feel like no matter what you want to do in life, like literally, if you want to be a jeweler, you want to play football, you want to do hairstylist, do YouTube, do music, no matter what you want to do, you have to be consistent. Sometimes it may look like it's not going to work out, but once you stay consistent and you keep knocking away at your goal, eventually it's going to come. It's all going to come. So guys, I want you to look at this video right now where I'm at. If you look at my channel, I'm at like 70 or so subscribers, and this is just the start of my journey, right? And I could guarantee you that in the future, don't know when, maybe a couple months from now, maybe a year from now or whatever, I'm going to look back on this video and see where I started, and I'm going to smile because I never gave up. And I'm talking to my future self now. This is you at the start point. Just look. This is me, Ganga the Great, on a journey, and I want you guys to come on this journey with me. Keep following me, you know, subscribe to my channel and push me, you know, give me content ideas and just help me to reach this goal that I want to reach, you know, and I really appreciate it. But yeah, back to my story. So I joined the army in 2019, as I said. Came up here. Life was really hard at that point, you know, because obviously I left like a beautiful, nice, sunny country to come to a cold country, not knowing much people other than my uncle and my aunt, and then also not knowing exactly what I wanted to do. So I went through basic training. That was like, what, 3 months? Really hard, like arduous terrain. Like everything was just shouting at you. Be here at this time, wake up early, cold showers, marching around. Like obviously as an adult, basically I was what, 18, about to become 19, and then there's people basically treating you like a kid. That was one of the hardest transitions of my life, but it teaches me discipline, so I'm really grateful for that. And then 2020 I came up to Scotland, so I currently live in Scotland. I came up to Scotland in 2020 and I'm still here because I fell in love with Scotland, so I decided I'm going to do up my whole career here. And then in 2021 my aunt died. She was the one who made me join the army. My aunt died, and that's when I became even closer with my now wife. So at the time she was just my friend. So I met my wife through, no, I'm not going to tell you guys that story. That's for another video. Just know, me and my wife became close in 2021, and we're now here loving each other. 4 years later, married, on a path to grow our business together. So that food business is me and my wife's venture, and yeah, we just looking forward to our future and looking forward to our success. But that's just a little insight into my life. I don't want to go too deep just yet because you guys are just getting to know me, you know. But I just decided I want to sit down and talk to you guys since I tried to prank my wife and it didn't go so well. Okay, see you guys in the next one. Thank you.
Everything gonna make sense soon. Take a band-aid and put it over the wound.